Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing? It's been a while. I hope you're doing all right, honestly, and I hope you had a great day last week. A great trading week last week. I really hope you're doing fine. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, like the video, and also hit that bell notification so that you get notified every time we drop a video. Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing two of the trades that I took last one of the trades that I took last week, which turned out to be losses. So I want to share like my thought process and what was going through my mind the time I was looking at the chart. Okay, so you guys, in case you see something, please feel free to drop it down in the comment section. You might not know. It might help another person somewhere. Okay, so I really hope you guys also journal your trades. It's really important for you to actually come back later and actually review your trades for you to actually become a better forex trader. So this is the setup that I had. You guys know that I trade the advanced supply demand strategy. Okay, so we had this scenario here. Price was in an uptrend. Okay, gave us a QML there, then it gave us a low, it broke that QML, it went at the upside, eventually dropped, breaking this low. That signifies change of market structure, right? Later on, what are we waiting for? Waiting for price to come back to our level, depending with the price action. So it can be a fake out, it's called a diamond fake out, and it can also be a compression. So what we had was more like a combination of both price compression as well as it was coming. Then we had the fake out here. We had R1, resistance 1, 2, and 3. Then price finally broke out of that resistance, and then we're waiting for price to come back to our fresh supply zone here so that we can sell. So now let's go and look to the let's look at the chart and what happened so that we know how to do it better next time. So this is GBP So let me do the analysis so that both of us, all of us can actually learn from this so that we know how to do it better next time. All right. So we had a higher high here. I hope we can all agree. This is the higher high here, and then we had the QML here. Okay, the QML here, and then we had the lower low here. The higher low, the low was here. Okay, right here, and then what happened? Price broke this structure. I hope you guys can agree that this is the break of structure, and I'll call that BOS. BOS. Later on, what happened? Okay, we find our what? Our fresh supply zone. So our supply zone was somewhere here. Okay, that was our supply zone. That's why we're waiting for price to drop from. Okay, so this was our idea, and yeah, what else did we have? So we call this is a rally based drop supply zone. It's the rally based supply zone like that. We just increase the font size to 16. Yeah, that looks clean. That's all. That was our rally based supply zone. And then the fake out, we had the fake out from somewhere at this level here. Okay, I hope you guys can agree as well. So we had our first resistance here, and our second resistance was somewhere here. And where is the other one? The one was just close to. They are actually close to each other. Then the third one was here. Okay, so this is a very powerful setup, but sometimes it won't work. Okay, no strategy works 100%. So this is what we had. So my idea was to actually sell at this level. Right? And my stop loss just above my supply zone, and my actual target was somewhere here, offering me a 1 to 11 risk to reward ratio. Okay, that was a very good analysis. I'm sure you guys can agree. This looked very perfect, right? But look what happened to price. Price literally just went through my zone here. Price literally just went through my zone, and I was like, okay. And look what happened. Actually, before price broke this level here, what do you see? Do you see what happened? Price actually reacted with this level, then dropped a little bit. That was like, okay, I'm in. I was in like from this level here because I had this pin formation here, reacting not just randomly, but it was reacting from my zone here, my supply zone. I was like, okay, I think this is a good move. I go in. Immediately I go in, few minutes later, price went to the upside and I was taken out. Okay, my stop loss was quite fair. It was like 22 pips. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? Why didn't this hold? Why didn't it hold? Okay, this looks perfect, but why didn't work? So you guys, let's try to analyze. What do you think was the reason why this trade didn't work? Comment that in the comment section. Kindly tell me also, like, what do you think this trade didn't work before we can actually try and find out why it didn't work. I hope you've done that by now. Please comment in the comment box just below there. Tell me why you think this trade didn't work. Okay, so let's so what are some of the things that you need to do before you actually uh place a trade from any QML or any especially the QML strategy. So some of the things that you actually have to consider is you have to make sure that previously price has to have been in an either long-term or strong or short-term uptrend, and actually you saw that price was in an uptrend. This was a plus for us. And then what else? You have to make sure that this higher high here, this higher high here is not colliding with any level on the left side. So what you actually have to do, you have to zoom out or actually go to the higher time frame. Okay, and then when I did this, I was like, only had one touch share and prices literally dropped from there. So literally, I didn't really have any I didn't have any reason as in okay why this trade might have why this trade failed to work. When you look to the left, we're not finding anything really that because what we don't want is for price to have actually react almost on the same level. But yeah, probably this could have been the same level, and yeah, these two levels maybe act as resistance. Therefore, it was an SSR. So price had to probably go up and find another QML on the higher time frame. Maybe that was the reason. Okay, so yeah, so it's a beautiful trade, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. It literally just went through the roof. So we'll learn from it. Next time we'll do better. We'll do better. I hope you also guys pick up something from here. Always make sure that you check that your higher high is not colliding or is not it has not been touched several times previously. If you can do that, you avoid some of unnecessary losses. All right. So let's go to another one, another incident that I had. I think a similar incident. Let's look at US30. I think that was US30. Let me check. Yeah, I think it was US30. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful trade, right? It looks very nice. What did we have? Price was in a short-term trade. It was in a short-term uptrend right here, and then we had a low, a high, a low. Then price broke that low, and then broke that. Broke that high, made the high high, and then after that high high caused the break of this low here. All right, and when that happens, we wait for price to come back to our level in terms of either a fake out, diamond fake out, or a compression, or a mixture of both. So yeah, when price comes here, we get ready to sell because that's a perfect setup. Okay. Over time. Yeah, so that's how it is. It's like that. So let's look at the chart so that we go through what happened and see what we can learn from this as well. So it's tricky like that. straight like that, but we have to actually do the work. Make sure that we do the work, and yeah. So this was actually the after one. So let me delete this. We start over again. So by the time I was looking at this chart, it was like this. My higher high was here. Okay, my higher high was at this level, and my QML was here. My QML was here, and then my low was here, right? My low was right here, and then therefore I had to look for my supply zone somewhere at this level here. Okay, yeah. So if you go to the lower time frame, you're actually going to find that. So this is my rally base drop supply zone. Supply zone. Okay, so it's like this. Looks very good. And what other structure did we have? We had the break of structure here. We had a break of structure right here. Break of structure here. And what else did we have? Let me make that look nice. So it was like that. Okay, I hope you guys are following. I hope you guys learning something from this. This is very, very important. I was actually planning to sell from here. I was actually planning to sell from this level. I was planning to sell from this level right here. Okay, and then my target was going to be somewhere at this level. Pretty nice, right? 1 to 10. You guys, my risk to reward ratio are always more than 1 to 5, 1 to 7. Actually, I don't usually have a trade with less than 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so just like that. What else do you have here? We had this fake out zone here. Okay, you can see that price faked out several times from this level. So we had resistance 1, R1. Okay, and we had R2 right here. R2 was right here, and R3 was here. Okay, yeah, and then eventually price broke out of that level. And then usually what we expect after price breaks from this level, we expect price to actually what? To actually drop, because we expect that this level is what? Is a nice supply zone, which it was. Okay, it was a nice supply zone. So if you go to the, let's go to the lower time frame, let's go to the 30 minutes time frame, we see what's happening there. But price literally just went through the roof. Okay, so this was our price on lower time frame. This was what was happening on the lower time frame, and yeah, this is what happened. It literally just went through. Okay, so I was actually getting excited here when price showed some selling pressure here. I think I entered from somewhere at this level here, because I was like, okay, price is now reversing from my level. Okay, and then what happened next? Price went through the roof, and this was NFP. Price went through the roof. I was like, oh god, this is bad. Okay, this was bad. But again, what can we learn from here? We ask ourselves again, was price in an uptrend before maybe breaking the structure? Yes, we had the minor uptrend here. Remember, we have to look at least for 1 to 3 higher highs and higher lows. I think we had higher highs and higher lows here, and then finally price broke. When price breaks like this, we expect market change of market structure, and then we wait for price to come back to this level so that we can sell. But this time around, it didn't work. So you guys, what do you think? What do you think happened? Please comment it down in the description. Comment down in the description, in the comment section. Sorry, tell me what you think. What you think happened that would have caused price to actually not reversed from that level. Okay, so later on I went through it. I was like, okay, I think I know what happened. So this is what happened, you guys. At least what I think happened. Okay, so it seemed apparently this was just a fake out. The main QML was actually above, was actually higher. Okay, I'm sure you can see it now. This is what happened. Okay, okay, so this was the higher high, and then this was the QML. Okay, and then what happened? Then the break of structure happened here, and this was my low. That was my low, and then price broke structure at this level, and of course it was also a rally based drop supply zone. So it was somewhere here. Then yeah, this was my fresh supply zone. Okay, and yeah, you guys now can see it clearly that it's this one kind of worked. So let me delete this, let me delete that, let me delete all this. Yeah, so you guys, I hope you guys are actually finding value in this video. If you do, please consider subscribing, like the video, also share the video with your friends. You know, I believe this is important. It's something that can actually help you become better at actually mastering your craft, especially if you are a supply and demand, you use supply and demand as your strategy. Okay, I believe it's one of the best strategies out there. Of course, no strategy works 100%, but this one, it's really good. Okay, it's something that actually can actually help you become better. So, did you have any fake outs on this particular one? Let's see if we can have any fake out. So, yeah. So this is where the fake out. So we are trying to actually sell from. We're trying to sell from a level of a fake out. So it's really easy to miss this, especially if you're not doing multiple time frame analysis, which is very cardinal. It's important for you to actually look at least 2 3 different time frames so that you're actually able to see what is happening on all time frames, so that you avoid buying at the level where you're supposed to be selling and selling at the level where you're supposed to be buying. Okay, so we had that. This one acted as a support briefly, then price broke through it, then started acting as resistance at this level. As resistance, yeah, okay, as resistance, and then price broke through it, touched this supply here, this supply zone here, and then price started dropping. Okay, so this was the setup that I actually missed. Yeah, the first setup was here, and price just went through it, and then I lost. Okay, and then price started coming back from this thing. I had to retake this. I had to retake this sell right here because I actually saw it happening. So if let me see, I think I did actually send it to our premium group. Yeah, I think I did. Let me just check it out. I think I had to resend another one. Yeah, this was the one. I had to resend it. So you can see after being taken out with this one, then I had to analyze it, and I was like, okay, this is the one. And then you can see we sold from here, and then by the time the market was closing, we're almost at this level here. Pretty good, right? So you guys, whenever you get knocked down, don't just quit. Make sure you go back and see what is it that you did wrong, and you can actually now find why you did wrong, and then you can actually correct it. So we caught this small move from somewhere there up to here. Not bad. Okay. So this is what happened. So these are the two trades I wanted to show you guys. I hope you actually learned something from this. Please make sure that you don't repeat the mistakes that you are prone to making, because we are prone to making such mistakes. Okay, so make sure that you don't get overexcited and too overconfident, such that you forget to follow your rules. Okay, so here we had the beautiful uptrend here. So long-term uptrend, right? Then price gave us a QML there, then price dropped. Right here, we had some areas where the market was touching. Okay, yeah, but not so much significant. So always make sure that you confirm before actually entering into any trade. Look for those things that you know that are important, uh, and to actually become successful. All right. If you like the way we trade, please you can actually contact me via Facebook or by our Telegram group, which will be linked in the description. If you want mentorship, we offer mentorship. If you want signals, we also provide the signals with setup. Not just signals, but we offer signals with setup. As you can see from our Telegram channel, you see we offer not just setup, not just signals where you tell you to buy or sell. No, we actually tell you a setup. We send you a setup with signals like that, so that you can actually buy and also learn something. Okay, of course mentorship will actually come with so much more, right? So we have beautiful trades like this. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please consider subscribing and also liking the video, comment, and yeah, I think from now, goodbye. I wish you a very good week next week. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe if you have not. And yeah, thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Goodbye.